Debat panas antara dua pemimpin negara terjadi di momen tidak terduga. Dua orang yang berdebat adalah Presiden Amerika Serikat Donald Trump dan Presiden Ukraina Volodymyr Zelensky.
He broken this ceasefire. He killed our people and he didn't exchange prisoners. We signed the exchange of prisoners, but he didn't do it. What kind of diplomacy, JD, you are speaking about? What do you mean?
I'm talking about the kind of diplomacy that's going to end the destruction of your country.
Yes, but if you
Mr. President, with respect, I think it's disrespectful for you to come into the Oval Office and try to litigate this in front of the American media. Right now, you guys are going around and forcing conscripts to the front lines because you have manpower problems. You should be thanking the President for trying to bring it into this conflict.
Have you ever been to Ukraine that you say what problems we have?
I have been to.
Come once.
I've actually watched and seen the stories, and I know what happens is you bring people, you bring them on a propaganda tour, Mr. President. Do you disagree that you've had problems bringing people into your military?
We have problems.
And do you think that it's respectful to come to the Oval Office of the United States of America and attack the administration that is trying to prevent the destruction of your country?
A lot of questions. Let's start from the beginning.
Sure.
First of all, during the war, everybody has problems, even you, but you have nice ocean and don't feel now, but you will feel it in the future. God bless.
You don't know that.
God bless. God bless. You will not have a war.
Don't tell us what we're going to feel. We're trying to solve a problem. Don't tell us what we're going to feel.
I'm not telling you.
Because you're in no position to dictate that.
That's exactly
Remember
what
this.
you're doing.
You're in no position to dictate what we're going to feel. We're going to feel very good.
You will feel influence.
We're going to feel very good and very strong.
You will feel influence.
You're right now not in a very good position. You've allowed yourself to be in a very bad position, and he happens to be right about it.
From the very beginning of the war.
You're not in a good position. You don't have the cards right now. With us, you start having cards. But right now, you don't. You're playing cards. You're playing cards. You're gambling with the lives of millions of people. You're gambling with World War III. You're gambling with World War III. And what you're doing is very disrespectful to the country, this country, that's backed you far more than a lot of people said they should have.
Have you said thank you once this entire meeting? No, in this entire meeting, have you said thank you? You went to Pennsylvania and campaigned for the opposition in October. Offer some words of appreciation for the United States of America and the President who's trying to save your country.
Please, you think that if you will speak very loudly about the war,
He's not speaking loudly. He's not speaking loudly. Your country is in big trouble.
Can I
Wait a
answer?
minute. No. You've done a lot of talking. Your country is in big trouble.
I know.
You're not winning. You're not winning this. You have a damn good chance of coming out okay because of us.
Mr. President, we are staying in our country, staying strong from the very beginning of the war. We've been alone, and we are thankful. I said thanks
you haven't
in
been
this
alone.
cabinet.
You haven't been alone.
In this cabinet.
We gave you, through this stupid president, $350 billion. We gave you military equipment, and your men are brave, but they had to use our military.
What about
if you didn't have our military equipment, if you didn't have our military equipment, this war would have been over in 2 weeks.
In 3 days, I heard it from Putin. In 3 days, this is something
maybe
new.
Less.
In 2 weeks, of course he has.
It's going to be a very hard thing to do business like this. I tell you.
Just say thank you.
I said a lot of times
accept that there are disagreements, and let's go litigate those disagreements rather than trying to fight it out in the American media when you're wrong. We know that you're wrong.
But you see, I think it's good for the American people to see what's going on.
I understand, sir.
I think it's very important. That's why I kept this going so long. You have to be thankful. You don't have the cards. You're buried there. Your people are dying. You're running low on soldiers. Listen, you're running low on soldiers. It would be a damn good thing. And then you tell us, I don't want a ceasefire. I don't want a ceasefire. I want to go and I want this. Look, if you could get a ceasefire right now, I tell you, you take it so the bullets stop flying and your men stop getting killed.
Of course, we want to stop the war.
But you're saying you don't want a ceasefire.
But I said to you,
I want a ceasefire.
With guarantees.
Because you'll get a ceasefire faster than an agreement.
Ask our people about ceasefire, what they think.
That wasn't with me. That wasn't with me. That was with a guy named Biden, who was not a smart person. That was with Obama.
It was your president.
Excuse me. That was with Obama, who gave you sheets, and I gave you javelins.
Yes.
I gave you the javelins to take out all those tanks. Obama gave you sheets. In fact, the statement is Obama gave sheets and Trump gave javelins. You got to be more thankful, because let me tell you, you don't have the cards. With us, you have the cards. But without us, you don't have any cards.
One more question to Mr. Vice President. Sorry, here.
It'll be a tough deal to make, because the attitudes have to change.
What if Russia breaks ceasefire? What if Russia breaks peace talks? What do you do then? I understand that he's a conversation right
What are you
now.
saying?
She's asking, what if Russia breaks the ceasefire?
What if anything? What if a bomb drops on your head right now? Okay? What if they broke it? I don't know. They broke it with Biden because Biden, they didn't respect him. They didn't respect Obama. They respect me. Let me tell you, Putin went through a hell of a lot with me. He went through a phony witch hunt where they used him and Russia. You ever hear of that deal? That was a phony Hunter Biden, Joe Biden scam. Hillary Clinton, Shifty Adam Schiff. It was a Democrat scam. And he had to go through that. And he did go through it. We didn't end up in a war. And he went through it. He was accused of all that stuff. He had nothing to do with it. It came out of Hunter Biden's bathroom. It came out of Hunter Biden's bedroom. It was disgusting. And then they said, oh, the laptop from hell was made by Russia. The 51 agents. The whole thing was a scam. And he had to put up with that. He was being accused of all that stuff. All I can say is this. He might have broken deals with Obama and Bush, and he might have broken them with Biden. He did, maybe. Maybe he didn't. I don't know what happened. But he didn't break them with me. He wants to make a deal. I don't know if you can make a deal. The problem is, I've empowered you to be a tough guy. And I don't think you'd be a tough guy without the United States. And your people are very brave. But you're either going to make a deal or we're out. And if we're out, you'll fight it out. I don't think it's going to be pretty, but you'll fight it out. But you don't have the cards. But once we sign that deal, you're in a much better position. But you're not acting at all thankful. And that's not a nice thing. I'll be honest, that's not a nice thing. All right, I think we've seen enough. What do you think? Huh? This is going to be great television, I will say that. All right, we'll see what we can do about putting it together. Thank you.
Begini duduk perkaranya. Dilansir AFP, Sabtu 1 Maret, ring tinju, Trump versus Zelensky ada di ruang oval, Gedung Putih. Trump memang sedang menjadi sahibul bait lawatan Zelensky. Hebohnya lagi, adu mulut ini terjadi saat kamera media massa sedang menyala. Seluruh dunia heboh oleh adu mulut Trump-Zelensky. Adapun Zelensky sendiri adalah pemimpin negara yang sedang dizalimi Rusia. Ukraina sedang diinvasi oleh negaranya Vladimir Putin. Trump adalah presiden AS yang belum lama menggantikan Joe Biden. Biden dulu lebih pro ke Zelensky dan cenderung bersedia membantu Zelensky. Namun Trump berbeda. Politikus dari Partai Republik itu cenderung mengutamakan kepentingan dalam negeri dan emoh berboros-boros untuk mengurusi konflik luar negeri. Trump juga punya hubungan yang agak lumayan dengan Putin, seteru Zelensky. Kira-kira begitulah duduk perkaranya. Ada perubahan sikap politik di AS setelah Trump menjadi presiden lagi. Perubahan itu, meski tidak sampai menjadi terang-terangan pro-Putin dan anti-Zelensky, tapi setidaknya Trump punya sikap lebih bersahabat dengan Putin ketimbang Biden. Toh Trump juga masih mau menerima Zelensky di Gedung Putih. BBC melaporkan bahwa tiba-tiba saja nada bicara yang ramah berubah menjadi suara-suara meninggi, mata melotot, dan lontaran cercaan. Semua itu terjadi di depan kamera TV dunia. Wartawan sebenarnya juga kaget menyaksikan peristiwa itu. Presiden dan Wakil Presiden AS mencaci maki Zelensky, menuduhnya tidak tahu berterima kasih atas dukungan AS kepada Ukraina. Ketegangan meningkat ketika Wakil Presiden AS, J.D. Vance, memberitahu Zelensky bahwa perang harus diakhiri melalui diplomasi. Vance kemudian berujar kepada bahwa Zelensky kurang ajar, datang ke ruang oval dan menyampaikan pendapatnya di depan media Amerika. Anda sudah cukup bicara. Anda tidak akan menang, kata Trump kepada Zelensky. Anda harus bersyukur. Anda tidak punya kartu. Saya tidak bermain kartu, jawab Zelensky. Saya sangat serius, Tuan Presiden. Saya presiden dalam keadaan perang. Anda bertaruh dengan Perang Dunia Ketiga, jawab Trump. Dan apa yang Anda lakukan sangat tidak menghormati negara ini, yang telah mendukung Anda jauh lebih banyak daripada yang seharusnya. J.D. Vance membalas, apakah Anda pernah mengucapkan terima kasih selama pertemuan ini? Tidak. Zelensky tidak terima saat Trump menyatakan sedang membuat kesepakatan dengan Rusia. Zelensky merasa seperti didikte AS untuk melakukan keputusan politik berkaitan dengan konflik melawan Rusia. Zelensky tidak mau berkompromi dengan Putin yang disebutnya sebagai pembunuh di wilayah kami, serta orang Rusia gila. Duta Besar Ukraina untuk AS menyaksikan rangkaian adegan itu sambil memegangi kepalanya sendiri. Sedianya, ada prosesi penandatanganan soal sumber daya mineral antara Trump dan Zelensky. Tapi Zelensky cabut duluan usai ribut dengan Trump. Penandatanganan mungkin bakal dilakukan lain kali. Zelensky, ketika diwawancarai wartawan usai ribut-ribut itu, sebenarnya berharap Trump lebih menunjukkan keberpihakannya yang jelas untuk Ukraina. Ukraina dan Amerika harus berada pada pihak yang sama dalam melawan Rusia. Trump merasa Zelensky belum siap untuk perdamaian, sedangkan Trump mengaku ingin Ukraina dan Rusia damai saja. Sebagai catatan, Ukraina adalah negara berdaulat yang telah kehilangan sebagian wilayahnya karena aneksasi alias dicaplok oleh Rusia. Para politisi Partai Demokrat menuduh Donald Trump dan Wakil Presiden J.D. Vance memihak Presiden Rusia Vladimir Putin, setelah mereka terlibat adu mulut dengan Presiden Ukraina Volodymyr Zelensky dalam pertemuan di Gedung Putih. Pemimpin minoritas Senat AS, Chuck Schumer, dari Partai Demokrat, seperti dilansir AFP, Sabtu 1 Maret, menuduh Trump dan Vance melakukan pekerjaan kotor Putin setelah keduanya mencaci maki Zelensky di depan banyak wartawan. Trump dan Vance melakukan pekerjaan kotor Putin. Senat Demokrat tidak akan pernah berhenti memperjuangkan kebebasan dan demokrasi, ucap Schumer dalam pernyataan via media sosial. Senator Maryland Chris Van Hollen dari Partai Demokrat dalam pernyataannya menyebut cekcok antara Trump dan Zelensky di ruang oval Gedung Putih sungguh memalukan. Apa yang kita lihat di ruang oval hari ini sungguh memalukan. Trump dan Vance mencaci maki Zelensky dengan menunjukkan kebohongan dan informasi keliru yang akan membuat Putin tersipu. Adalah hal yang memalukan bagi Amerika dan pengkhianatan terhadap sekutu-sekutu kita, kecamnya. Mereka membuka botol sampahnya di Kremlin, ucap Holland, merujuk pada reaksi senang Rusia atas cekcok tersebut. Kecaman serupa disampaikan pemimpin minoritas DPR AS, HKM Jeffries, dari Partai Demokrat. Presiden Trump dan pemerintahannya terus mempermalukan Amerika di panggung dunia, sebutnya. Pertemuan di Gedung Putih hari ini dengan Presiden Ukraina sangat mengerikan, dan hanya akan semakin menguatkan Vladimir Putin, seorang diktator brutal, ucap Jeffries. Pujian dilontarkan para politisi Partai Republik kepada Trump yang terlibat cekcok dengan Zelensky. Partai Republik menilai Trump sudah benar jika menuduh Zelensky kurang berterima kasih terhadap dukungan AS selama perang berkecamuk melawan Rusia. Terima kasih kepada Presiden Trump, hari-hari di mana Amerika dimanfaatkan dan tidak dihormati telah berakhir. Apa yang kita saksikan di ruang oval hari ini adalah Presiden Amerika yang mengutamakan Amerika, sebut Ketua DPR AS Mike Johnson dari Partai Republik.